Вчера в 5 часов вечера шел снег. It was snowing at 5 p.m. yesterday.
It was snowing at 5 p.m. yesterday.
Он жил в Лондоне с 2019 по 2021 год. He was living in London from 2019 to 2021.
He was living in London from 2019 to 2021.
Его босс кричал на него сегодня утром. His boss was yelling at him this morning.
His boss was yelling at him this morning.
Дэйв работал над этой статьей с 8 до 11. Dave was working on this article from 8 to 11.
Dave was working on this article from 8 to 11.
Вчера в 6 часов вечера я катался на коньках в парке. I was skating in the park at 6 p.m. yesterday.
I was skating in the park at 6 p.m. yesterday.
Хочешь сделать быстрый старт в английский язык? Я сделаю специально для тебя курс «Английский за 2 недели». Проблемы с английскими временами? Тогда тебе нужен курс 6 самых нужных английских времен. Ты найдешь их на моем сайте простокурсы.ру, а также сможешь скачать там бесплатные книги по изучению английского языка. Ссылка в описании. Весь день шел дождь. It was raining the whole day.
It was raining the whole day.
Извините, я не слушал. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Sorry, I was not listening.
Она все время говорила о своей диете. She was talking about her diet all the time.
She was talking about her diet all the time.
Он ремонтировал свою машину с 8 утра. He was repairing his car since 8 a.m.
He was repairing his car since 8 a.m.
Она училась в Германии в течение 3 лет. She was studying in Germany for 3 years.
She was studying in Germany for 3 years.
Ты не делал свою домашнюю работу в 7 часов. You weren't doing your homework at 7 o'clock.
You weren't doing your homework at 7 o'clock.
Я не убирался в своей комнате, я спал. I wasn't cleaning my room, I was sleeping.
I wasn't cleaning my room, I was sleeping.
Они обсуждали свои планы и хорошо проводили время. They were discussing their plans and having a good time.
They were discussing their plans and having a good time.
Она читала книгу весь день? Was she reading a book the whole day?
Was she reading a book the whole day?
Вы разговаривали сами с собой в тот момент? Were you talking to yourself at that moment?
Were you talking to yourself at that moment?
Как долго они вчера играли в теннис? How long were they playing tennis yesterday?
How long were they playing tennis yesterday?
Кто плакал в их квартире все утро? Who was crying in their flat the whole morning?
Who was crying in their flat the whole morning?
Что вы делали вчера в это время? What were you doing at this time yesterday?
What were you doing at this time yesterday?
Почему ты кричал на своего младшего брата? Why were you shouting at your little brother?
Why were you shouting at your little brother?
Куда ты шел вчера в 6 часов? Where were you going at 6 yesterday?
Where were you going at 6 yesterday?
О чем вы болтали? What were you chatting about?
What were you chatting about?
Кто вел машину, пока Том спал? Who was driving the car while Tom was sleeping?
Who was driving the car while Tom was sleeping?
Я смотрел телевизор, когда позвонила Джессика. I was watching TV when Jessica called.
I was watching TV when Jessica called.
Пока мы ужинали на веранде, пошел дождь. While we were having dinner on the porch, it started to rain.
While we were having dinner on the porch, it started to rain.
Я думала о тебе, когда ты вошел. I was thinking of you when you came in.
I was thinking of you when you came in.
Фрэнк не смотрел на меня, когда я помахал ему рукой. Frank wasn't looking at me when I waved him.
Frank wasn't looking at me when I waved him.
Что вы делали, когда началась буря? What were you doing when the storm struck?
What were you doing when the storm struck?
Я слушал музыку, когда сработала пожарная сигнализация. I was listening to music when the fire alarm went off.
I was listening to music when the fire alarm went off.
Джон ждал нас, когда мы вышли из самолета. John was waiting for us when we got off the plane.
John was waiting for us when we got off the plane.
Я занимался, пока она готовила ужин. I was studying while she was making dinner.
I was studying while she was making dinner.
Пока Молли читала, Майк смотрел телевизор. While Molly was reading, Mike was watching TV.
While Molly was reading, Mike was watching TV.
Я принимал душ, когда кто-то постучал в дверь. I was having a shower when somebody knocked on the door.
I was having a shower when somebody knocked on the door.
Они все еще ссорились, когда я ушел. They were still quarreling when I left.
They were still quarreling when I left.
Они слушали, когда я говорил? Were they listening while I was talking?
Were they listening while I was talking?
Она готовила салат, пока он мыл посуду. Was she making salad while he was washing the dishes?
Was she making salad while he was washing the dishes?